Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the weekend report for January 20th, 2023. I'll talk about what's been in the news this week. We'll start with the PPI report. This is inflation on wholesale. So for the month of December, it was down 0.5%. Year over year, though, it went from 7.3% to 6.2%. So some really good movement there. Now, that's the headline number, and we know that the feds prefer the core number, which strips out food and energy. So that showed to be up 0.1% for the month, but down for the year over year from 6.2% to 5.5%. So really good movement there. Now, retail sales for December, those were a bit disappointing. They were down 1.1% for the month of December. And of course, that is the time where kind of Christmas is at its peak. So little maybe an indication of the slowing of the economy. Just another one of those things out there that we've been looking at, whether we might hit a mild recession or not this year. Mortgage applications. I don't usually report on this, but this was a significant jump last week, and there's reason to speak to this. But mortgage applications were up 25% for the over the week, and 34% for refinances. So this does speak to the fact of what we've been talking about for several months now, that as interest rates come down, and there's been talk of the movement coming down a little bit, we've seen some positive traction there in the interest rate market. Most of those people that left the market are going to come back. So that increase in applications does speak to that coming to fruition. So as interest rates come down, we will continue to see more people re-enter the market. This will shift the market in the favor of the sellers. So that opportunity for the programs like the buy downs, that will go away because the sellers will gain more control, because we're going to continue to have inventory issues. So more demand than supply favors the seller. So even with interest rates come down, just be mindful, best to be in that market as soon as possible right now. Existing home sales for the month of December, this did show to be down 1.5% month over month. Year over year, we're down 34%. But again, no cause for alarm here. And the reason why I say that was this is for homes that closed in December. So that means these people contracted either late October or November. And that's when interest rates were at their peak. So we saw a slowing in the market because people were turned off by those higher interest rates at 7%. So not surprising that the numbers for December were down. So we'll see that shift up, though, as interest rates do come down. And then the housing supply, we are showing that we're at a 2-month supply right now. It is actually down from 1.14 million units to 970,000. Again, not alarmed by this because this is normal for this period of time. Inventory tends to crest and reach its peak in September, just before, because that is when families are trying to move before the school year starts. So we do crest in September and see that kind of slow slide down till we hit the summer, late spring period. So in terms of contracts, who's out there buying, 31% of buyers are first-time home buyers. Cash buyers make up 28% of the market. We do have investors at 16%, so just wanted to bring that up. Now let's take a look at the market right now. Sorry, I did not share my screen. Let's share that right now. But you can see that we continue to have issues breaking this ceiling right here. We have touched on it this week. We did see some really good movement, but we just can't seem to break past it. And for the day, we are down 30 basis points. So that just means that interest rates probably aren't coming down today. So, but it's been a positive week overall for interest rates. So let's take that as a win. Like I said, I think that speaks to the fact that applications are up. We are going to see interest rates continue to move down. And I'm kind of projecting May for a really, really good month. So we'll see. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, comment questions, share, like my videos. I do appreciate that. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.